joining us for the front page review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Nyamgul Agaji, and this is how I welcome you to today's edition of the program, this 9th day of July 2026. I'm so glad that we make it this far, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a very, very wonderful day. So what do we do on the front page review? We look at the front pages of some of our national dailies, and then we get the headlines from there and talk about them. That's what exactly we're going to do this morning. Once again, welcome. So we're going to begin by reeling out some of these headlines that we have. On the Punch newspaper, we have Legacy LCDA plans 50,000 jail or 50,000 or jail for residents without waste bins. So if we are struggling to make Lagos clean, you have to have a waste bin, or you pay 50,000 naira or you're jailed. Okay. AIG urges youths to partner police for peaceful 2027 elections. Let me get some others. 1.3 billion naira fraud. PHC refinery ex-MD gets 150 million naira bail. Okay, so 150 million naira bail. So the ex-MD has been given bail as at this morning. PEFIPC, that is the phantom, according to allegedly the phantom agency. The probe divides National Assembly as ADC Atiku insist on independent inquiry. Meanwhile, Adeyemi himself has said that he will give all the documents to DSS and police soon. Senators, reps differ on fake agency. And then we also have drug menace, fuels insecurity, stalls development, and that's according to the federal government. Federal government also reaffirms commitment to fighting drug cartels, expanding rehabilitation services, and defense minister to troops: shoot terrorists, don't wait for orders. That's what he said. And the Sultan has said that North must unite against banditry terrorism. Federal government begins primary healthcare rehabilitation rollout to boost community care. Lagos Assembly backs state police, advances anti-begging bill. Oil tops rather, $80 as Trump reignites Iran tensions. So the oil that we were saying has come down to $71 or $72 around that region, has gone back to $80. So maybe things are getting worse now. We will continue to invest in our cities, satellite towns, according to Tinubu. Our campaign promises are becoming realities, says Tinubu. IMF says rising cost of essentials to push more Nigerians into poverty. 2027, I might not be alive to contest. That is according to Peter Obi, and the presidency is debunking this and calling him a serial liar. Appeal court shifts judgment in David Mark Aregbesola appeal against federal high court judgment. Then we also have 100 naira note is still legal tender, says CBN. So for those people who may be thinking that when they bring 100 naira to them, they will not collect it because it's no longer legal tender, is too small and all that, you might just face prosecution if you do that. Now we also have Naira appreciates to 1,400 Naira per dollar in the parallel market. And then good news that I like to commend the Lagos State government for. Lagos State rescues unconscious pregnant woman, hands mother and baby to Plateau State government. Okay, there was an unconscious mother somewhere found by the Lagos State authorities, and they made sure the woman was safe. She gave birth to a very, very bouncing baby girl, and now she has been handed over to her state government, and I'm very, very happy about that information. So, as we thank the Lagos State government, we also congratulate.
Was done. How was the refinery effectively done? These are the questions we keep asking. What is the accountability threshold of the refinery? Because you can't say we spent over 3 trillion naira, about $3 billion. Until today, we've not gotten to the end of the matter. And that's why we need to be able to live in a country where we should be able to ask questions about how governance is being done. And when we ask these questions, people should not push us away. They shouldn't say, oh, you don't have the right to answer questions, just like with ESIE, or you should not be made to talk. Because all of these questions we're asking is for accountability in the country, and it's for the further development of the country. So rather than NNPC saying all these good things, I think the light of the Mujahid should come to us. As regards how the money was spent, I think that's the kind of integrity question we should ask. How the money was spent. I mean, if we can't get to the end of how the money was spent, then it really leaves much to be desired. How is the money being spent? I think these are the fundamental questions that if we don't answer, we don't go anywhere. And if we don't answer these questions, nothing happens. Another story that is making the rounds, that a lot of people are talking about, is this insecurity and the fact that our children in captivity in Oyo have now spent going close to over 50 days in the same captivity. The security authorities have not been able to bring them out. There's a lot of back and forth as regards what is happening. We don't even know where we are. We don't know the fate of the children. The man that was even beheaded, so we don't even ask questions. The man that was even beheaded, just like I should also ask about the fate of the children in Borno, because people too were kidnapped in Borno. The man that was even beheaded, where is his body as we speak? Is his body being returned? What has transpired? I mean, these are the numerous things we do not know about. So there are many things as we speak today that are very hazy to us. And the government has not even been able to bring clarity. The surveillance plane that they said they were going to get at time, is it that the plane has not started flying or it has not arrived? So what are we going to be able to do? Because you see, a lot of moving parts just go so quickly. We're not even talking about the kids any longer. The matters have quickly moved. What we are talking about now is Adeyemi and Gbajabiamila. That's what is being discussed now. So please, we need to be able to ask questions and make a case for these children, and make a case for them to come back as soon as possible. As regards the Adeyemi and the Gbajabiamila situation, we just have a lot more questions to ask. Now that the federal government has said, oh, we are going to go ahead and ensure that as regards this matter, ICPC will look at it. With due respect, I do not trust whatever the ICPC will look at. In a matter where the presidency has already sided with one of the names mentioned in the matter, I'm talking about Gbajabiamila in their initial statement. And listen to me, I'm not saying Gbajabiamila is guilty, I'm not saying anybody is guilty. But if a matter is there and the presidency, in the first reaction to the matter, already sided with Belapia Miller and already accused Adeyemi of all the shenanigans, and now all of a sudden, we are now seeing that the same presidents that have already sided with one party in the matter is now saying that they want another government agency that is part of the executive to investigate the matter. I mean, you guys, your brain and look at it now. Nobody will ever expect that there's going to be a level of fairness in that investigation. And that's just the point I've been making. And that's just the argument I've been making. That the ICPC now look into it. If, as the matter had started, it was the ICPC that was made to look at it and bring out the people remotely in it, then we would have been able to trust them. But all of a sudden, ICP was not mentioned initially. The first statement that the president even released, that is now even contradicting what was said by the office of the Attorney General, office of OAGF office, that they didn't have a CBN account, but the president was saying no, that they used forged documents to open a CBN account. So if the president is already taking sides in the matter, you are not the one that is not calling for independent investigation in a matter where you've already taken side in defense of one party. Then what's the future? What's the future? What is the future? These are the questions we should ask. What's the future? So, I mean, I can bet anything. Nothing tangible will come out of this investigation. It's not today. See, today, did you hear anything tangible come out of the Better Edu investigation? Till today, did you hear anything tangible come out of further investigations? Till today, did you hear anything tangible come out of the investigation that had to do as regards how the plane landed? And after a plane landed, they said allegedly some people came out of the plane. Till today, we don't know what has transpired. So there are a lot of things that we will never get to know. So all we just need to do is to be able to hold those in authority accountable and say it the way it is, so that we can get a country that can stand the test of time. I mean, many more stories still coming.
You are listening
to your the number one station.
to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
You're still listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And we are on to the front page review. We just listened to Rufai Oseni give us what his thoughts are on the headlines this morning and some other stories. We're now joined by Barrister Darlington that will take us for the rest of the minutes before it's 8 o'clock. And he also will be talking to us on the headlines. Barrister, good morning and welcome to the program this morning.
Good morning, Yamgul. How are you doing?
I'm fine this morning. We're very sorry we had to join you a little bit late. It was because of unforeseen circumstances beyond our control. But we're here now, so let's talk about what is happening in the Nigerian scene or on the Nigerian scene. Okay, where do we even start from? The PFIPC made the National Assembly to be in the representatives and the Senate. They both had different opinions as regards what really went on and what is going on. So I do not know. The director of this alleged phantom agency says he's going to hand over all the documents he has to the DSS and police. I'm talking about Adeyemi now. So let's hear your take on the matter going on right now.
For me, as long as that matter is in court, every investigation and every panel should stand down. The matter is in court. One of the parties have gone to court. Let this matter be resolved in court. Because I had Bajabi Amila giving Adeyemi 72 hours to withdraw all the cases he has filed in court. And so the matter is before the court. So what is this investigation all about? You see, I don't like the way Tinubu is disrespecting our court. Seriously. I just don't like it. This man just hijack court cases and decide on it. Even when the court have given judgment, he will not obey it. And he will not even encourage his aides to obey court order, court judgment. So after this investigation now, what is the essence of going to court? No, what is the essence? Look, this matter is already in court. Let the court decide on this matter. Let all the parties come before the court and canvass all their views. After all, they have lawyers now. It is there that everything will be said and court will know the truth. This one that Tinubu is setting up a panel from among his own executives. How will it pan out, Yamku? This Bajabi Amila is now heading the committee on police, state police implementation. And is going about as if nothing happened. Tinubu is already telling us that he has faith in him. So what do you think will be the outcome of the investigation? He's already dead and alive. So why are we wasting time and money? Why are we wasting time and money here? Nothing will come out of it. I have told you from the beginning, nothing will come out of this investigation. And Tinubu have just validated it. This investigation is to tell Nigeria, I did something now, I did something. After all, I investigated it. They said there was nothing. Is that not what they will tell us at the end of the day? But you cannot go to court. Is it not in court that you decide cases? When there are things like this, you go to court. Let the court decide on it. But they say no, they will not go to court. It's unfortunate.
Okay, so the Senate said that we're going to wait for the executive initiated probe before taking any action. But the House of Reps set up a 12-man committee already to investigate how the 1.303 billion was included in the 2026 budget for the agency.
The one they investigated before, what came out of it? The 210 trillion. The 210 trillion, both houses investigated, what came out of it? 1.3 and 210 trillion. Which one is bigger? No, which one should attract the attention of this National Assembly? Yes, they did not resolve that first one. It is this one that they will resolve. So if they find out how we got into the budget, what will happen? What will happen? Will they summon Tinubu? Or will they call for his impeachment? When you hear them talk, you think they are serious. No, they are not serious. They don't want to tell you that they are doing something. Meanwhile, they are not doing anything. Can they even summon Bajabi Amila? That national, can they summon him? They cannot. So what are they disturbing on that? They are investigating what? Please.
There was a call on the floor of the House where one of the members raised the point that the president should be summoned to come and explain why the budget implementation from 2024 to 2026, nobody knows anything about it, why there's delay and why there's also insecurity and it's not able to do a lot of things. And a lot of people just, even though the motion was seconded, a lot of people kicked against it, kicked against the president explaining to the National Assembly what was going on.
That is where we are now. Tinubu has become a god. It is only God that I know that nobody can summon, nobody can quit. It's only God. Now Tinubu has become even more powerful than God. And this is somebody who's supposed to be our servant. He is now serving himself, taking decisions, doing whatever he likes, especially with our money. 2025 budget have not been implemented. 2020 have gone half a year. Yamgo, have you seen why nothing is working? All the ministries and the MDS, they have not been given their own allocation. Are you aware? Ministry of Health got only 36 million the other time, and everybody just kept. No explanation was offered. 36 million for a whole Ministry of Health. Other ministries is the same thing. Where is our money going to, Yamgo? Have I not asked you that question before? Where is our money going into? It is either Tinubu is being blackmailed by somebody outside here, or our money is going into the bank of God of Mammon. You know, God of Mammon, the more money you bring, the more you ask you to bring. He is never satisfied with money. I am very, very sure our money is going into somewhere. If Tinubu is that, let him open the books. Let's see what is going on there. Let him open the book. The money he has made since he came into office and how much he has spent with all the record. Let him open our books. Let's see what is going on here. Yambu, our money is going into somewhere. This is no longer a joke. I sat down the other day to calculate all the money, the ones that are missing, the one that Serap has been disturbing the people to account for, yet no accountability. I mean, billions and trillions. They are not even in millions. Billions and trillions of naira missing.
Recently, there was an alarm raised by a world body, no less, that up to 8.8 trillion has been spent outside the budget.
Oh, and they are trying to cover it with grammar. Telling all sorts of... so do you know better than the IMF when it comes to finance matter? Do you know more than IMF when it comes to financial procedures? You cannot carry code to Newcastle. It's not possible. They are a world body, International Monetary Fund. They know the economy of every country. They know it it's like at their fingertips, so you can't tell them otherwise. They know what they are saying. Covering it with grammar cannot solve the problem. Okay, let's assume you don't want to believe that on IMF. The other money that they are investigating, what happened to it? So IMF, did they come and tell us that one too? Please.
Interesting. Well, now the unfortunate thing is that the NDC candidate is complaining that, well, Nigerians should know that he may not be around to contest the election of 2027 because the federal government is doing everything to silence him and make sure his means of livelihood even has been destroyed. And the presidency came out not to investigate, but to call him a serial liar. I'm talking about Obi.
Yes, that was the same way Funshaw Williams just went, Abi. No, Funshaw Williams, that was the same way he just disappeared. Is that not true? Bola Ige, is that not true? Is those ones that they lied to, Abi? No, those ones they lied because they are in their grave now. They lied, Abi. Let them continue to deceive themselves. Look, Yamgu, God has a way of bringing evil to an end. In Rwanda, it was not the shutting down of the plane of their president that caused all the pogrom. It was when the plane of that Haba Maria who was shut down that his people said, okay, all hell was let loose in Rwanda. Is that not what caused the Rwanda genocide? Something will spark. The Arab Spring, what sparked it? It wasn't not when a grocery seller set himself ablaze in Tunisia, in Tunisia, because of hardship. A grocery seller set himself ablaze, and all hell was let loose, and that brought the end of Gaddafi. Is that not true? So let them continue to behave as if something will definitely happen. From history, God has a way of bringing an evil to an end. When Adolf Hitler wanted to rule the whole world, did he reckon that the whole world will come against him? Did he reckon that there will be a body called the Allied Forces? Did he ever believe that America will galvanize such an armament against him? and they brought the Nazi regime to an end. So let him continue to behave as if nothing will happen. At the end of the day, he will be disgraced out of office. He's a liar. All this other thing that you are doing openly is equally a liar. This one that you are harassing them up and down, making sure that they cannot even drink water and drop a cup. That one too is a liar. He's a liar. There's no problem. Just mark my word. God will definitely bring evil to an end. Go and check. All the evil men, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, did they last forever? Did they last forever? So this one cannot be different.
Okay, Barrister. Sorry we didn't have much time to talk together, but I'd like to thank you for your time this morning and hope that you're going to have a wonderful day.
My pleasure.
Okay, we've been talking with Barrister Darlington Agamo on the front page review this morning. He was giving us his thoughts on the headlines this morning. I do hope that wherever you are, you're having a wonderful time. Let's hear you have your say after these commercials.
You are listening
To your number one station.
to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Give malaria a double punch of Protestanate and ammonia queen. An effective combination that Camosunate is anti-malaria therapy. Comes in 4 different packs for different age groups. Below 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Genit Pharmaceuticals Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet.
Voice of the people. Find your brand. Find your home.
You're still listening to Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and it's time to hear what you have to say about the headlines this morning. Just a quick reminder, the presidency has debunked allegation by the presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress NDC, Peter Obi, that he is being targeted by the federal government, describing the claim as false and misleading. Obi had said he may not be alive to contest the next presidential election, alleging that the federal government is systematically frustrating its activities and targeting opposition figures. The Sultan of Sokoto and President General of the Northern Traditional Rulers Council, Alhaji Sa'ad Abubakar II, on Wednesday called on all northern stakeholders to close ranks against the scourge of banditry, terrorism and kidnapping, declaring that security is a collective responsibility. We also have proceedings in the House of Representatives descended into a heated session on Wednesday after lawmakers clashed over a motion seeking to summon President Bola Tinubu to explain delays in the implementation of the 2025 Appropriation Act. The disagreement erupted during plenary when a member, Benedict Otanabene, raised the point of privilege over a circular issued by the Accountant General of the Federation, Shamsil Sheldin Ogunjimi. Then we also have that the purported general or director general of the controversial Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council, PFIPC, Prince Adeyemi Matthew, has denied ever meeting Chief of Staff to President Bola Tinubu, Femi Gbajabiamila, in person. He also denied any involvement in the scandalous 1.3 billion budgetary allocation to the fake agency, saying he was in police detention and knew nothing about it. The Senate on Wednesday approved 2026 budget proposal of the Nigerian Customs Service, and we've also been told that residents of the Agboyiketu local council development area in Lagos who fail to place waste bins or drums in front of their homes may face a fine of 50,000 naira or up to 6 months imprisonment if a proposed environmental bylaw is passed into law. Well, President Bola Tinubu has welcomed former Sokoto governorship candidate Saidu Umar Ubandoma back into the All Progressives Congress. And then Lagos State House of Assembly on Wednesday endorsed the establishment of state police, urging nationwide constitutional reforms to strengthen Nigeria's security architecture. Okay, these are some of the headlines, and we're encouraging you to call us now and keep it short and simple. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. We also are hoping you will send us a message on 081 7175 6338. That is a WhatsApp message or a WhatsApp call. 08036929933 is also another number you can call. Let's see what we can do now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
my brother. My name is Genocide. I'm calling from Amuodo. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, please, I want to talk about this. There's one thing we are hearing since about police, the state police and the regional police. And now maybe they will have something like maybe Southeast, we have their own prime minister, and the North Central, we have their own. South, we have. Please, if it's possible, can we maybe, I'm ready to sponsor whoever we go to confirm it from the Senate. If you can do it as a journalist, I would be happy. Tell me what it costs to go to Abuja, stay 3-4 days in hotel, flight and everything, I pay. For you to confirm whether this thing is true. If it's true, that they are already past it. If it's true, they are already past it. And by October, the thing will start to work. We in Nigeria will be happy and support this president. If it's true, I don't know whether it's true. That's why I want you to help us. The journalists check and tell me 1 million, 2 million, whatever it will cost, I will pay.
To check whether there is regional police also coming up, right?
Yes, and the regional police, and now they will have their prime minister. They will have a central president. Maybe if you have this, send me to it.
As at this moment, there is nothing like that. There's no need to go to Abuja. Anything that has to do with that will be in public glare. So for now, nothing like that. It's only, yes, it's a rumor. For now, it's only state police we're talking about. And like the headline said, even Lagos State has endorsed it, and they're hoping that the whole country will do it. But regional police is not in the mix. There is state police so far, but we've not heard anything about regional police. No.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so call us 0700 903 903 903 or 08036929933, or send us a message on 081 7175 6338. Okay. So we'll be reading your messages as they come in as much as possible, and taking your calls, but keep it short and simple. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Yeah. My name is Mark.
Okay, Mark, thanks for calling. Go on. Short, please.
Yeah. So, first of all, I listened to Rufai asking questions, right? So you cannot be in Lagos State asking questions, right? And I know that even if TV station arrives,
explain that, please. What do you mean you can't be in Lagos and ask questions?
You can't be in Lagos and be conjecturing, right? So you want to know what the government has done so far to ensure the safe return of the kidnapped victims. You could go to your state and ask questions. If you could go from his office to Abia State to interview Governor Oti, he cannot at all do the same thing. Go to your state, ask questions. Your state governor recognizes his station, so they will be able to, ask them and give them information that they needed. Do you understand? So that's what I'm talking about. Instead of conjecturing, you should go there for fact-finding missions.
Okay.
So number two, Governor Barrister Daki was also making some kind of allegations, right? But I will implore him to have his fact right, to get his facts right before coming out here.
What allegation and what are the facts? What is the allegation and what are the facts?
He was talking about IMF. They know everything in the world. IMF is an external body. They cannot tell us about our own internal budgetary process. They can't. They are not here to formulate our budgetary process. They are not here to execute our budgetary process. They are watchdogs from external bodies. It is we that are here that we inform the public how our external budgetary process, budgetary process goes about.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so like you've said, nobody should conjecture, and then in the second one you said that it is our duty to inform everybody what is going on. So we don't need to go to your state. These people are our servants. Tinubu is our servant. Your state governor is our servant. When you send someone to go and do a job, it is that person's responsibility to come back and tell you, this is what I have done so far, not for me to come to. What about people who cannot go to your state? So we deserve the information without having to beg for it. That's the bottom line of all that. So any government agency that is doing something good or is not able to do it 100% owes us an explanation. You tell us what is going on. Not that everybody that needs information has to pay transport to Oyo or Abuja to come and listen to you talk to us. No, that shouldn't be the case. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Yamgo.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, this is Chris calling from Lagos.
Chris.
First of all,
yeah.
Yes, from Lagos. First of all, I want to make Mark understand that the issue of kidnap is no more local. When people are kidnapped, especially when children are involved, it goes viral. The whole world are watching. And the issue of rescue is not also an issue that can be swept under the carpet. If those people had been released, we don't need to go to Oyo State before the news is get to us.
Yeah.
So when they were kidnapped, it went viral. And if the presidency is doing anything and if they have been released, it will also go viral. We will praise them. Now, talking about the issue of this fake agency, my take on this matter, I've been saying it, I've been stressing on it, that really there is nothing that will come out of it, nothing. It is just my opinion, nothing will come out of it. And if this man comes out of wherever he is, the DG come out of wherever he is, and anything happens to him, then this government would have make every Nigerian to believe or to understand that they are the ones actually, creating these parties that are not, and using these parties to siphon whatever it is they are siphoning. My opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, the lines are still open. Someone said, okay, Johnson from Iba said, for American military to leave Nigeria, it's because the American military now knows that the Nigerian government is not willing to fight the terrorists hands down. They don't wait or want their army to be in danger. The government must be serious about this terrorism. Okay, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Nyango, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please, Prince Trevor, calling from Ejimo.
Thank you for calling, Prince.
Nyango, this Nigerian matter don't tire apart. They don't tire apart, Nyango. Our brother Peter Obi was saying something. And I would allow connect for election.
Yeah.
Please help me tell these people. We know who killed Agirosi, and we know where they killed Agirosi. Tell them never forget we know who killed Agirosi, and we know where they killed the man. When you kill a madman, you don't say madman get brother. Let nothing happen to our brother Peter Obi. This I said now. Nigeria have expired though. Let nothing happen to that young man though. This country, Nigeria, it don't expire. Let nothing happen to our brother Peter Obi. Because we know who kill. We know people that kill Agirosi.
Okay.
You know them all.
Well, we hope nothing will happen to him. And like they say, if something comes out in public glare, there's a tendency that it will never happen again. If this kind of thing, there's a whistle that has been blown on this, everybody will be careful about it. So we wish him safety, and we know that the people in power know that that is something they should never allow. Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning to you.
My name is Lucky.
Lucky. Sorry, Lucky, I can't hear you. It's distorted, so maybe you'll call us back and let's see what we can, if we can hear you better. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
what I want to send is that now we are hearing that a person deflected and they enter to APC. Government will accept the man. My question is that if another person deflect from APC going to another party, say they don't go pursue the man, or they don't go say the man offend the law. That is one. Second one is that this allegation, as they are saying it about this man that is living this against the government, let them go to court. According to court, it's God that will decide, not the government to put investigation. This investigation is to just cover the man's mouth. Because there's nothing will come out from the investigation. Let them go to court along with the government, so that Nigeria will be carrying along, so that we ourselves will hear what is going about the government. That is why I'm going. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, it's still Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This message says, when money loses its value, it also loses its honor. The 100 naira note is still a legal tender in Nigeria, yet many people no longer appreciate or readily accept it, not because it is fake, but because its purchasing power has been greatly diminished. Today, it buys little or nothing tangible, and even as a gift, it is often considered insignificant. Wisdom says a currency may remain legal by law, but its true value is determined by what it can buy. This reminds us that value commands respect, not merely status or title. Just as a tree is known by its fruits, money is appreciated by the value it delivers. Dr. K wrote this in from USA. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Yango, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine. I hope you are too.
Good, my brother. This is Mike from the Sun area of Lagos.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, thank you very much. This Peter Obi's outburst is not a new thing, because we know our president, right from Lagos State, when he was a governor, or before he became a governor until death. He doesn't like anybody coming his way. It's a clear thing to every Nigerian. But what I'm saying in effect is this. Of course, before now, people have been advising Peter Obi to try as much as they can to attach security. But you see what he said? He said even his rights, they are not giving him. The things he are using to sustain himself, they are frustrating it. What a country. And the whole world are watching. It's a disgrace. Then coming to state police under this administration, my brother, let me tell you one thing. Any law made by this Bola Tinubu APC can never be genuine. And they don't think of tomorrow. They are only thinking of today, what will favor them. And they want to remain in power forever. Like I've always said, yes, people are saying that nobody can be able to take power away from this man, blah, 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 blah. I'm encouraging my fellow Nigerians to go out there and get their PVCs. Let us go out there and vote first and see what happens. We cannot just sit back and start deciding what will happen of tomorrow. That's my submission this morning. Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. Okay. Our lines are still open. Call us and let's discuss these headlines this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Nyamgo, Matthew, calling back.
Okay.
Matthew.
Good. Go
Matthew.
on. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to refer to one of your callers that said, that Rupai can go to Oyo or go to, to go and get information. In any civilized world, a working democracy, we people, it's daily, weekly briefing from the authorities on the whereabouts of these children. The happenings in Nigeria, weekly briefing from the presidency, from the governor, from the police. We don't need to go to anywhere. Like I say, we have given them mandate, authority to do something for us. The information, what is happening in Nigeria. We're talking about billions being siphoned. No answer. Suddenly they say, oh, what are we investigating? A matter in court. Don't need any investigation. It is after investigation you go to court. We are right already in the court. It now, where are we going to? Nowhere. Please, now go. This is how democracy works. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Adeyemi Kormuru from Banana Island, Lagos is saying now that 95% of Nigerian politicians from North and South, Muslims and Christians are in the same party, unlike in 2023 election when presidential candidates saying the election is religious war, dividing Nigeria along religious and regional sentiments is over. Thanks to the President Tinubu for uniting Nigeria. Okay, that's from Adeyemi Kormuru there. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, sir. This is Monday calling from Antoni's village.
Okay, please go on fast.
Yeah. My contribution to this program is that let the poor continue to be praying for this country. I know one day God will remember Nigeria. He will deliver us from the hands of all these criminals that are ruling us in this country. It has happened in the past. Look at the case of Saddam Hussein. Look at the many cases. Our God will arise in this country now and deliver us. Let us continue to be doing it. We will continue to be praying to our God, and our God will surely answer our prayer.
Amen.
That's my contribution.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And it's a good place to drop it this morning. God will answer our prayers, but we shouldn't stop doing what we need to do. Get your PVCs, pray hard to your God, and do the right thing, because you know, faith without works is dead. So if you have faith in God, also do the right thing by getting your PVCs and then going out to vote, campaigning vigorously for the candidate of your choice, and talking to the people in your circle to know the difference between life and death. Because life and death is that life, you have the opportunity to make a choice. Death is that you sell your destiny for in exchange for maybe 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, because whatever happens to you after that is nobody's business, because you accepted it yourself. So get your PVCs. Let's vote on that day and stand by our votes and make sure our votes count. It doesn't have to be your person that you voted for that will win, but make sure that the right person who was voted for wins in your polling unit. This is how much we can take this morning on the program. Sorry again for the breaking transmission at the beginning of this program, and we do hope that this never happens again. We're taking this break now, and when I return, it will be at 10:30 with the brunch. Do stay with us.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors